Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the best highest megapixel cameras in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and many more. To find out more information about these highest megapixel cameras you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality highest megapixel cameras according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Sony A7R IV. What you have when you own a Sony A7R IV is a 61 megapixel, full frame, 1.44 million dots 3-inch LCD camera with 4K video resolution and 10 frames per second continuous shooting speed. There's always that unique, magical result that you get with full-frame cameras, and even though some might argue the A7R IV is meant to be incapable of being a challenger to medium-format cameras, it is still a full-frame camera with a full-frame essence. On the technical side, apart from the specifications mentioned above, the A7R IV features a BMI-CMOS sensor shift image stabilization, built-in wireless, and weather-sealed body. Physically, it is almost as traditional and typical of any Sony as you'll find out there. Sleek, compact, and quite nostalgic. It weighs 665 g, a little above your average size for mirrorless cameras but is still highly convenient enough to move around without much hassle. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Canon EOS. When the Canon EOS was released back in February 2015, it was legitimately one of the highest resolution cameras out here. Despite the recent abundance, it still manages to secure 5th place on our list, thanks in part to the impressiveness of the gear itself, the 5 series as a whole, and their overwhelming popularity. It is no secret that Canon's 5 series is one of the best-selling full-frame DSLR series of all time. At the top of that series, at least when it comes to native megapixel resolution, is the EOS with a 51 megapixel full-frame sensor and 5 frames per second continuous shooting. It features a pentaprism viewfinder, 61 focus points, and 1/8000 shutter speed, which is a higher maximum slowest shutter speed than the Hasselblad zoned above. The number 3 position is held by Nikon D850 FX format digital SLR camera body. A legend amongst Nikon cameras, the D850 would probably hold the first spot on the list when it comes to pure features and efficiency. This device is not only a beast at low light, it is also the highest megapixels Nikon out there with an impression 46 megapixel full-frame sensor. And given how popular and, dare I say, effective Nikon cameras are, that's gotta be saying something. A strong low-light autofocus, great shots at even high ISO, you get pretty noiseless shots at ISO 3200, pentaprism optical viewfinder, and 7 frames per second continuous shooting are some of the other features that set the D850 apart. Physically, it is probably one of the most quintessential Nikon design you'll see out there today, as Nikon as it gets. It weighs a solid 1015 g, with a remarkable grip and weather-sealed exterior for various aspects of weather resistance. Next at number 4 we have Nikon's EOS full-frame mirrorless interchangeable lens camera. For clarity, and to show just how unfair it is that this beautiful gear is ranked last on the list, it would be worth noting that many camera enthusiasts would agree that the Nikon EOS is, without a doubt, in the same class as the Panasonic Lumix Sonar, 7th on the list. Still, again, this is a megapixel list, and perhaps we should instead focus on the positives that a camera as awesome as the EOS is only 10th on the list. For its part, the EOS has an ISO in the 64-25,600 range, capable of being expanded to 32-100-2400, a 5-axis sensor shift image stabilization, 3690 electronic viewfinder, and 4K video resolution. Physically, it is similar to most cameras in the Nikon Z series and weighs a total of 675 g, quite light if you ask us, and a Z lens mount with about 15 native lens options. The number 5 position is held by Panasonic Lumix DMC LX10. Lumix LX10 is a premium compact camera from Panasonic. It is equipped with a 1-inch sensor with a resolution of 20 megapixels. This high megapixel camera has a 3-fold zoom lens with an equivalent focal length of 24/72 mm. The maximum aperture at the wide-angle position is f/1.4, which makes the lens best in class. Focusing can be done at a minimum distance of 3 cm, wide angle. The lens uses 6 spherical elements, with parts made of ED glass. The optical scheme consists of 11 lenses in 9 groups. The ring around the lens is designed to control the aperture. It is possible to record video in ultra-4K format. In addition to regular 4K video, the camera has several 4K photo modes. A post-focus function allows you to select a focus point after shooting. In addition, it is possible to make an image sharp in certain parts. The camera has built-in Wi-Fi, a tilting screen, and a new autofocus system called Lightspeed AF. In some countries, the Lumix LX10 model is sold under the name Lumix LX15. The number 6 position is dominated by Fujifilm's A7R IV 24.3 MKIII digital camera silver. The Fujifilm A7R IV camera is the fourth version of the compact with a non-replaceable lens. One of the best megapixel cameras is made in a retro style, equipped with a 23mm lens and an APS-C matrix. The control keys were moved to the right side, and as a result, the camera can be operated with one hand. Push-down control dials are located on the front and rear panels. A shutter speed and exposure compensation control dial were placed on the top panel. The camera has an improved hybrid viewfinder f/f which combines optical and electronic technology. In addition, the autofocus system has been improved. The process now takes 0.8 seconds. The highest resolution camera in the world is ready to work 0.5 seconds after you turn it on. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Canon PowerShot Gonix MKIII. The new Canon Gonix Mark III has a central, integrated, electronic viewfinder and a fully articulated touchscreen. The main characteristics are compact size, high image quality, and usability. You can remotely switch the camera from standby to work mode via Bluetooth-enabled smartphone that can provide remote control and real-time preview on the screen of a smart device. To use these features, you must install the Camera Connect app. Other advantages of this highest MP camera are the automatic focusing system dual pixel AF, a built-in neutral filter, and a stabilizer in the lens. The number 8 position is held by Fujifilm X-H1. The Fujifilm X-H1 is being called high performance for professionals. This is the future of the new line from the company, released on top of the existing XT. The shutter and metering modes are still chosen by separate selectors, and the focusing modes are regulated by a small wheel on the front panel. A total of 94 ceiling points, calculated for the camera and the battery grip, protect smart electronics and precise mechanics from dust and moisture. Frost resistance of this highest resolution camera is declared to 10°. Next at number 9 we have Canon EOS M5. Canon continues to develop the mirrorless segment rather slowly. Such passivity is easy to understand because they have to create mirrorless cameras that will not interfere with sales of their own DSLRs. But the manufacturer cannot release weak products. The Canon EOS M5 is called the flagship in its type, and there are good reasons for this. This high megapixel camera has a mirror-style camera design, a massive controls, dual-pixel CMOS AF autofocus system and Digic 7 processor, a large tilted touchscreen display, and a high-resolution OLED viewfinder. You can try serial shooting at up to 9 frames per second. Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth 4.1 BLE are available too. Besides, the manufacturer presents the camera as a mirrorless version of the Canon EOS M5. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Pentax K-1 Mark II. The Pentax K-1 Mark II is an advanced version of the first full-frame DSLR camera from Pentax. Up until 2016, it was introduced on the DSLR market only in the crop segment. The creators of this 30-megapixel camera have used pixel shift resolution system II technology that helps to increase image sharpness. This system allows you to capture 4 photos of the same scene, shifting the matrix by 1 pixel when shooting each new image. Then this high-resolution digital camera synchronizes all 4 frames in one final image, plus the system allows you to additionally receive RGB data, providing even more realistic color reproduction. The manufacturers use CMOS matrix with 36.4 million effective pixels. However, the sensitivity value is now 819,200 ISO versus the previous 204,800 ISO. This allows you to improve the quality of shooting in low light conditions. That's all for today. We upload camera and camera accessories review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.